con los terroristas.
And do the Harlem Shake.
Hello guys, and welcome to another one of Zach Fox.
Alright, well today we have a special guest. He has to be my favorite person in the world.
I'm not very fond of him.
I can't explain how great this guy is.
I sure
Like,
can
it's like Jesus
not.
and Fergie had a baby
Wow,
and gave birth to Francis.
that's funny because I'm a freaking Muslim who hates Fergie.
Alright, you know what? Francis, get in here.
Alright, well Swat, welcome to the vlogs.
Hello.
First part of the interview, whenever I have a new guest on, I like to interview them a little bit. So,
I'm setting a timer so it's not long. Alright, go.
tell the audience a little bit about yourself that they might not know.
I like sports. I hate school. I have a very low work ethic. And, yeah.
Model American, everyone.
He's my best friend.
Alright. Ooh. Is there anything else you'd like to go off of? You have any stories that you, anything happened lately you'd like to
Oh, yeah, I think everyone should know about how you almost died. Twice.
When?
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was not there. Go on.
Francis, would you like to talk about that?
Alright, yeah, so, we were at our friend Roy's house, and, we had a couple of Spanish people with us. Probably the worst idea ever. And, they found a fire extinguisher, and, you know, Zach was on the roof shooting. I don't know why we were there.
No, alright, so here's what happened. First, our friends, they're like, oh, I have axe and a lighter. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spray axe and a lighter. And of course, directly at me. That's one of the ways I almost died that day. Next. So, what Roy has is, he has like sort of, like, you know how those guns you pull the trigger and it goes, like it doesn't shoot anything but it makes a noise, right?
Yeah.
It sparks.
Yeah.
It doesn't spark.
No,
Well,
yeah.
sometimes it does.
It's just like a wooden thing. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be cool, which it's not. So I climbed up a ladder onto Roy's roof and waited for them to come out of the garage. And I pointed the gun. I'm like, oh, cool. Oh, I'm shooting you. And then they pull out a fire extinguisher. and one of our friends pulls the trigger, like, oh, yeah, this is cool. And then our other one grabs it from him and holds it down, like, holding it to its crotch, so it looks like suggestive. And it's shooting everywhere. I'm like, oh, that was great fun. And I'm stuck on the roof. I'm like, all right, I guess I'm gonna come down now. A cloud of toxic smoke from this fire extinguisher comes into my face, and I'm breathing. I feel like I'm in war. I have to cover my face. Like, oh, I'm gonna die. My throat kind of hurts today.
Yeah.
And I was climbing down a ladder covered with smoke and all this soot. And, like, I felt like I was in like a freaking crash or like a fire in a building. Yeah. So I almost died yesterday.
Do you think that, you know, that feeling in your throat is cancer?
It's probably cancer. Like a lot of
Like,
cancer.
all of us are
All
going to have
of
cancer.
the
Considering that thing was probably made in the 50s, and they didn't know that cancer killed people then.
They probably
It was just Russ. Russ was shooting it.
I'm kidding. They just didn't care.
We should also talk about Nick and how I made him look into my mom's eyes.
We can talk about that.
Alright, I'll start this off. After we filmed the vlog with Nick, he was over my house. And he
A
said,
little bit
"Man,"
of insight from vlogs. This is nice, yeah.
And I said, he's like, oh, I need to go pee. And the whole day they're making fun of how I'm Native American. Like, going like, oh, because they're jerks.
I didn't say
You're
anything.
Native
Maybe.
American?
Yeah. But not like hardcore, but people think I am because I'm slightly
I'm
brown.
hardcore Native
I'm just
American.
tan.
Oh.
Did you hear Francis's stomach? It's like, meow. Alright, so he's like, I need to go to the bathroom. And as a joke, it was blatantly obvious. Like, I was doing, like, the joke voice. I'm like, well, I'm Native American. You have to stare into my mom's eyes and bow so you can pee. Like, he's trying to bring tradition
Yeah, so like pretty much what Connor set up is if you go upstairs and have to go to the bathroom, Connor's bathroom is right next to the living room. So what you would have to do is walk into the hallway, stare at both of his parents, look into both of their eyes, and then bow.
No, but first you have to stare at their eyes for a good amount of time. Before you bow. Like, it can't go like this.
And then you need to walk into the bathroom. And then go.
Yeah, so it was obviously a joke. Everyone was laughing except for Nick. And Nick's like, oh man, why do I have to do that? And then that was us. Like, we're like, huh?
And Nick was like, oh, did you guys have to do that? And at this point, we're all like, this is gonna go. So this is where
Roy like got smart, and he's never smart.
He's never smart.
Yeah, he's like, oh, the first time I did it, it was so creepy. Like his mom
awkward.
didn't approve. That's what Zach did too. So Nick's like, man, I don't want to go up there.
Okay, so later on in the night, he decides, all right, I gotta pee. I'll do it anyway. Can one of you guys come up with me? And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll come up with you. So we go upstairs. His parents aren't awake. This is pretty late at night, and they're in the and in their room sleeping. And he's like, oh, thank God. And he goes in the bathroom, and I knock in the room, like, hey, Nick, I'm going to be downstairs. If I'm just, meeting down there. He's like, oh, okay. I walk downstairs. Simultaneously, all three of us, me, you, and Roy, just start cracking up because we can't hold it anymore.
And then when I told him, well, I didn't tell him, like, right then, but he came downstairs and he kept going with it.
Yeah.
And it hurt, like, my inside.
Like, he was so stupid.
Like, I think Francis, being the nice guy he is, would have did the same thing. Like, it...
Would you have fallen for that?
Well,
no, not that. I mean,
I know, but, like, would you have fallen for that?
No, and even if I did, I probably still wouldn't have did it. Like, did he do it?
Well, he didn't get the opportunity.
But I told him that if my parents aren't there, I have to go up to the door.
He eventually
told him.
And
go, and he did.
We eventually told him.
Because it hurt inside. It hurt my insides to know that, like, he's that dumb. Like, he thinks he's all cool.
And do you remember the first words that came out of his mouth when you told him? Wow, Connor, you're a genius.
No. He's just the stupid.
You're just really stupid, Nick. I really hope you're watching this right now.
Oh my God, I hope he is. We're gonna name this vlog Nick's a Stupid
Nick
Ginger.
Stupid.
Or just Nick the Ginger.
Nick the Stupid
Ginger. Alright, Francis, let's talk about a little bit about you. We're running low on time. We have like 3 minutes until it.
Alright.
You play basketball.
Yeah.
How's the year this year?
Really bad. We only won 2 games.
Well, I'm sure it's because of you. Thank you for... No, really. Well, who'd you go against?
We went against a lot of,
I don't...
Yeah, I'm not going to, but,
I run a clean vlog, Francis.
Yeah. A lot of Downbrook. I don't really want to talk about this.
Okay. One conundrum you said you ran into was that the team you just went against... What was it?
They put their varsity in.
Put their varsity in, and Francis junior varsity. How did they manage doing that?
They were like, wow, we're losing, so they called some of the people over.
Oh, so they just like, how can we win this now? Oh, I know, cheating.
They look over, oh, there's our 6'6" guy, let's go put him in.
Oh my, this is vlog worthy. Can I see him? Roy hates being in vlogs because he's too self-conscious about his fro. But these are 2 nails. You can't get them apart by forcing them, and you have to twist them. And
Brain over
Roy
bonds, guys.
did it, and Francis can't do it.
That's
like
that's retarded.
no, it's
No, you are retarded.
No, so you can't get.
Nick did it.
Well, that's gay.
I just kind of swung them all around until they fell.
Or when you got it, you were so happy.
His face of joy was like when he crossed the border.
I feel like this is how it has to go, but it won't go. You do it.
I'm not very good at this. Alright, you guys talk while I'm trying to get this.
Alright, we only have like a minute left, so let's just talk about our favorite thing in the world. Let's go.
Right.
Let's say it on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Connor.
George Lopez. Alright, George Lopez. So funny.
I don't
He's
really like him, honestly.
What?
I don't like him.
I'm sorry to say this. I told myself I wouldn't cry, but I guess I'm not going to be in the vlogs anymore if I'm in a club that doesn't like George Lopez.
He's pretty good.
I don't like George Lopez either.
I liked the Lopez show like that, but he's just a crappy comedian.
No, he's just...
He's kind of sad.
Sounds like a chihuahua. Ever since he did that Chihuahua movie, that's what
I got this! No, Roy looks very much like George Lopez.
I'll show you. Roy.
I give up.
Roy, just.
This isn't gonna turn, is it? Alright, I got it. Wait, this. No, forget it. This is Roy.
Yeah. It's a great vlog.
Yeah. Still looking at me?
No.
Roy, show us them teeth.
Man, your stash is great.
Yeah, bro. It looks like
And that's all. Thanks for coming on the vlog, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Like, subscribe, do all that crap, and later.